You're now tuned in to another edition of the PulseWave Report with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com. All right, so the first chart we got up here is Facebook. I need you to take a look at this real quick. And you'll notice that the market continues to give you downside production, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so let me just hold on one second. All right, and I think the bottom of the Kumo cloud is going to be the next target for that. Just wanted to give you the heads up on that. So give me one quick second here. I need to refresh my chart. And then we'll be on and popping. So just give me one quick second. Shouldn't take too long. Normally it's already done, but today we would have issues just as I go live. What do you know? All right, so while this is booting itself up, I'm going to just talk to you real quick. So first thing, tonight's segment is going to be brief. There's a few charts I want to talk about and give you my longer term projections on. Last night we did the longer projection on gold, all right? And I wanted to show you, I took you all the way back, going back to the previous highs made back in 2011, 2012. And then we compared that to the current high that gold hit this year, and then how we pulled back. And I showed you on the daily bars, I showed you on the weekly bars, and then we compared and contrasted that with the monthly bars. So you got a chance to see everything. And I do believe that that initial analysis that I gave some months ago is playing itself out right now, where you're getting this incredible washout, and it's showing that gold could drop rather precipitously. All right, depending on how much emergency money the Fed pumps into these financial markets will dictate just how broad of a decline you will see in gold. All right, so just keep in mind that the central bank's Federal Reserve has been propping up the U.S. markets for decades. All right, it's not a new thing. It's just that now it's more out in the open. But back in the day, the Fed would purchase stocks to prop up the stock market. It would use other banks to do it historically. And then now it's the same situation. We got banks that act as subsidiaries of the central bank, so that the Fed per se is not just doing it itself. It uses other large banks and other institutions nowadays. So it's not doing everything by itself. It's just not out there on a limb somewhere. It's giving you a more broader base attack. So you got this bank, doing X amount of securities this day. Then you got another bank doing X amount of securities the following day. Then you got somebody buying up S&P futures to help prop the market up. You got all these different things happening simultaneously across the pond. So if they're doing it here, they'll do it in India. Then they'll do it, wherever there's a central bank. This type of activity, you can guarantee is going forth. All right, so we got the update up now and running. So let's go ahead and just run through this real quick. All right, so this first chart, here's Facebook. So you see how the crash alert was back here, right? You got down to here, then you came down one more time to test it, but you didn't take out the bearish pointer, created another bearish pointer, and now you've reversed, and now you have a rally alert for Facebook for tomorrow's trading. We could very well see a situation where the market gives one last push, and this is just because the NASDAQ 100, is rallying today. So you gotta keep your eye on what's going on. You just can't, do whatever. You have to trade with the biases. You gotta wait to know where the market's going to turn at. Now, you came into today looking for a continuation to the downside, but if you are an equities trader, and you have access to the PulseWave reports, you would have known how to handle this intraday reversal, and you could have put yourself on the right side of the market for that. All right, the next one is the crude oil futures. Nice pop up today. I told you there's a lot going on in that market, but you can see how we gapped up on the OIH ETF, still giving you upside production from the rally alert back here and creating gaps now along the way. You got a gap here and a gap here. So at some point, pullback will need to happen to come down here to close these gaps. But nevertheless, bulls are in control of the market. Now, here, I want you to look at this gold market one more time. Remember what I showed you last night from the longer term analysis. Look at this downside production you got today. Everything that I was telling you is coming to pass now. All rallies are being sold here, here, and here. And then here you are now. This market is in the beginning stages of falling apart. What about silver? Is silver decoupling from gold, or are they moving together? Well, right now you can see here they're moving together. Same situation. Rallies being sold here, 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 and here. And now here we go down again, threatening to take out prior supports here and here. Can't ignore it. You gotta go with the market gives you. I know people hate shorting metals. I'm one of them. And you just gotta do what you gotta do. So either you stand aside when it's melting down like this and wait for another buy entry, or you have to short it. Here is the Bitcoin Futures Composite Index. Again, more upside production. Here's the rally alert back here, and it's just gone all the way up. No pullback whatsoever, and it's still running. Next target is the all-time high of 20,000. Like I was giving you, remember the longer-term outlook I gave you? Go ahead and pull it up. I think I did it. I think it was September the 6th of this year. Just go back to my September videos, and you'll see it. The longer term outlook for Bitcoin. I went into great length and great detail in that video. And right now the market is moving along the trajectories that I gave you. So prepare for it to start building a base between 20 and 22,000. And then from there, that's where you really take off toward 30. So if you want more information on that longer term analysis video, I believe it was September the 6th or something like that. So September of this year. All right, here is Ethereum. So take a look at this. So we have a crash alert now for tonight into tomorrow's trading in the Ethereum. All right, so you need to be aware of that. Trend line support all the way down at 420 is in play. So you need to watch it between tonight and tomorrow's trading to see if you get that downside production so you'll know what to do. All right, that's why it's good to use stops and tighten them up when you need to lock in profit. What about Litecoin? Same situation. Crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Trend line support down to 60 would be in play if it happens. The last crash alert, we got no follow through, no downside production. Doesn't mean that this one will fail. All right, you gotta pay attention to it. All right, if it doesn't, then you know. At least you got the alert. Now you're waiting for the price confirmation with the alert, okay? And as you can see right here, you've taken a break. So you flip-flop from a bullish bias now to a possible bearish bias. You just got to wait for that price confirmation, and that's it. And then last but not least is the mighty Ripple. Look at Ripple, how Ripple has ripped and run. Here's your rally alert back here. And look at all this upside production. Ripple is not playing around, not playing games. If you're a long Ripple, you need to start using the pop method, pop your way through it, lock in some profits. If you think it's still going to have room to run, you give it room to run, but you still want to lock in some profits. Do not give all of this incredible gain back. That's what the pulse waves are for. We capture these gains, but we also lock in profits by using stops. So lock in that profit. Don't give it all back in the form of losses. All right, and that's all I got for today. Remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And remember, if you go to PulseWaveTrading.com and type in our coupon code, you will save an amazing amount of money. Take advantage of our quarantine sale that is going on right now. And I'm out. Peace.